Hi, it's Rachel back again. It's still Sunday. We've had lunch and I finished off, I scanned off the other three, what are they called? Collage sheets. So I'll just show you the scan and the original. So this is the original, which I might stand up for this. This is the original here. And then this is the scan. So as you can see, it scans a bit lighter. But then as I mentioned before, if you were to print it on ivory paper or a cream paper, it'll come out, I think, more creamy. It's interesting how it scans lighter. I could play with it in Photoshop and make it more yellow, but I actually really like this these pale colours. So that's the first one. And then this, oh, here we go. It's already on top. Oh, I printed that one out twice because my first scan was, the writing up there came out blurred. So this is the next one, the blue. So there's the original. And then this is the blue scan, and I absolutely love it. And I love how the colours are lighter because I like the way they work with the blue. So that it's really cool. And then... where's my other one? Oh, I think it's under here. No. Oh, I've lost one. Oh, it's still in the scanner. And then the other one, I'll just have to leave it there. This is the last one I did that I and ahed a bit, but actually when it's scanned, I love it. It's really cool. So, I kind of would like to print these on cardstock and then see what happens, make tags and things out of them. I think I'll keep these ones for to put into journals, in the new journals that I'm going to be making as pages. I'm going to go and print out a whole lot more, but I'm really thrilled about that. I did start cutting up the reddish sort of one that I had, the red and beige, and I've made this flip here. So this is going to be, I'm going to stitch it into a book. I'm going to hinge it and it will flip like that. I haven't decided. I might put a printable on the back there. I could actually even take a piece of one of these and glue it on the back if I wanted to. And then this is the first time I've ever done it. I used my, if you remember, I used my wax seal. It's the first time I've ever used it and I'm super excited. I love it. So I'll do one today on camera, but I'll just remind you again of what I bought in Venice. I've splurged, absolutely splurged. I bought that beautiful fountain pen that I haven't used a lot yet. I regret that I didn't buy the Venetian lion. I may have to contact him and ask him to send me one, or I'll have to go back to Venice. That's what I'll have to do. So this was not cheap because I bought this here. So I'll show you how it works. I accidentally wasn't paying attention, and I put I lent the wax on there, and now it's there, but it doesn't matter. So it's pink because our pure alcohol is pink here, and that lights up really well. I'll show you. And the gentleman at Bortoletti, he makes all of the metal. I don't know what metal that is. Probably stainless steel or something. But he, like as I mentioned in another video, does restoration of beautiful old aristocratic homes there. And if they need to have a second like elaborate doorknob made, or knocker or something like that with lions and that sort of thing, he makes them. He showed us one that he had done for an architect there. So he makes these. And then I bought, I know I've shown you this before, but because we haven't spoken about it again, you've probably forgotten. And then his wax is beautiful. The smell is incredible because he makes this. He has his own pigments, and the smell is just delicious. It's beeswax, and so I wanted to show you to get I did it on this one as well. To get the gold effect, I also Sarah bought one as well. This is a beeswax, and it's got gold pigment, and you just put your finger on and then rub it onto the seal. So really amazing. Now this little tag, I'm going to make this into a tag. I think it's going to be a rectangle one. I'm going to stitch around it. These are the originals. I still want to use my originals. I've scanned them, but I want to use the originals. I don't want to just keep them there collecting dust. I put one of my stamped antique linens on there, and I felt like because there was quite a bit of texture going on down here, I needed a bit of texture up here. So I just took, as I mentioned, when I pull the books apart, sometimes I can get these bits off the spine in fairly decent pieces. So I just put a little piece up there because it's very textural, and I just glued it there, and I'll probably put lace up there. So that's that one. And then the other thing I've been doing today in between videos is I found some public domain labels, but they were labels that had writing all in them. So I got my husband, who's a computer whiz, being an architect, he uses the computer really well, like Photoshop and stuff. He helped me clean the labels. They all had writing in them. This is one of them. Actually, I've got some more here. I've printed them on my sticky paper. So basically not that one. That one's from the Graphics Fairy. And not that one. These ones here. These all had writing in them. So my husband cleaned them up for me. And they were all black. And I asked him, is it possible that we also have them in red? I did ask for blue as well, but by that stage he had a backache from sitting at the computer, and I said, I won't ask you to do the blue today. You can do me a blue another day when you feel better, because he's got a lot of work to do, so he doesn't need to be doing this for me. But so these were all written. They all had writing on them. So I've had the writing taken out, except I asked him to leave the number because I like the number, and De Paris, I like that. So that they're all black, as I mentioned, but they're really cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make myself a little file in InDesign. That Steph taught me how to use that a little bit. I can only do very simple things, but I want to resize them as I did with my other labels, maybe into 3 different sizes. Like this is the only size I could print them, like 9 to a page on my printer. That's the size they come out. Otherwise you have to do them like 4 to a page, and that would be huge. So I don't think I wanted to do that. And I've got more because I saved a whole lot. Poor Steffi, I made him work really hard today. So these ones, I need to clean them up a little bit, like, trim around them, and some of them are crooked, and I'll put them all in a file and then they'll be much better. But aren't they great? And I want them smaller as well, because nice labels are really hard to come by. The black one, we tried, and Steph could probably do it, but he was sick of it by then, make the background white, and then that. I might get him to do it another day, but we just gave up. That would be nice to write on with a white gel pen or a coloured gel pen. And here I had him leave the writing there because I liked it on those ones. And I mean, how nice are they? So now I've got labels galore. I'm very excited about it. So I'll be using those here and there. So that's what else has me. I had to stand there and supervise while he was doing it. As you can imagine, no, take that out, leave that in, do this, do that. So I think the poor thing was like, what are you doing? But he did offer to help me. Now back to the wax. This was the one that we went to in Rome in Piazza Navona. And I did get a fleur de lis seal, and I really like that. I wish I bought more seals now. And this is there. I haven't used it. Look, they stuck it down onto the box and it broke in half, so I'm a bit sad about that. But basically, this is their wax. I'm just smelling it. It doesn't smell as nice as the other one. It doesn't have a smell at all, really. So I'm wondering what their wax is made of. I know that he made his own wax at the other place in Venice. So certainly if I go back to Venice, I'll get a whole lot more from him. Yeah, so she stuck this down and they both broke. But I can't wait to use these too because they're gorgeous colours. So we might play around with those today. I'll put the other one away. Yes, we will play around with those maybe. I'm a little bit lost. I've had a little bit of overexcitement about doing these pages, and now I'm feeling lost. So that's going to be a flip out. Consider that done. I had to tidy up my desk because I had the scraps under control. I mean, I had them under control. They are now out of control again. Look at this. It's incredible. So it's kind of causes me anxiety. So that's nearly done. I have to stitch around that and put a tab on. And then I've got all of these things here. I've cut one. I probably need to cut. Oh, I got 2 envelopes. How exciting. So please hop over and watch Sarah's. Totally inspired by Sarah's video. She's just like the collaging queen. And you might want to ask her. When we were at school, we had a school diary. And actually, I'd left school by this stage, but Sarah every year, and I don't even remember this, that's how, I wasn't artistic at all when I was younger. All I did was cross-stitch. But Sarah already knew that she was artistic. These are just some old pages that I want to use. I might scan that one. I love that with the writing and the stamp. I think I'll scan that one before I do anything. Anyway, so Sarah used to collage every single page in her school diary, and she showed me the other day on Skype. She really should show you. They're hilarious. Anyway, what am I doing? Chatting about Sarah. Anyway, we should ask her, can you please give us a little quick look at your diaries, because they're quite entertaining. She liked all these, you know, like Michael J. Fox and all those sorts of things. Oh, showing her age. And some of the boy bands, you know, that was the first time there were ever boy bands and that sort of thing, you know, besides the Beatles, but the boy bands as we know them today. What was it, Backstreet Boys? I remember Sarah liked them, and Bros. So anyway, some of them she couldn't remember who they were. I'm just going to glue this little printable down there, and I was thinking on this one, I'm going to keep it fairly simple. So this is just how it was when I cut it out. So I'm going to keep it fairly simple. I'm just going to glue this down at the top. I'll put some lace at the top. I think it lends itself to a bit of lace. Just going to glue this down, make sure I could even stitch across there to give it a stitchy effect, because it was a trim. And then I'm going to, it's a bit scary, I'm going to wax seal it. Maybe I'll try. Why don't I do the gold? I'll do the gold. I haven't done the gold yet. Instead of doing red, I might do gold. Mum, I didn't show you this one. This one is an R. I don't think you want an R on it. It is beautiful though. Maybe I will put an R on it. But let's put a gold R on there. So I'll just pull this out here. This is it. And you can feel it's the beeswax. The other ones they don't feel waxy. So I don't know what they're made of. Obviously on the gold, I'm not going to put this. So I'll just put that back in the box. Now, I did tidy up my desk a little bit from my last video this morning, because I really was in such a mess. I couldn't stand myself. So I've got my firelighter here, and I'm assuming I'm on screen. Yes, quite on screen I am. So I'm going to light it, and look at that. Just lights up straight away with our fabulous thing. If you're going to get a wax seal set, I highly recommend one of these rather than messing about with those firelighter things. So let me just hold on to that. Hi Lulu, you want to watch?
No.
I'm waxing. So you just hold it there. Can they see it?
Yeah.
And you just dribble it. I'll probably need, how big is my thing? I probably need quite a bit. The guy showed me how you can do like half as well. I've got to be careful. I just put it onto the burning bit again. I've got to be careful of that. I've got to pay attention and stop talking. Okay. I think that's probably enough. Okay. And so you can't blow this out, obviously. So you've got this little snuff thing. Just drop it on there, and you don't even burn yourself. I thought I would burn myself.
No, don't let it dry. You have to put it on.
No, not straight away. I'd wait a second. Now, I don't know if I've put enough on there. Let's just try. There's my R. Okay, and then push it down. I probably didn't put enough on. And you just hold it for a bit. Now, this is only my third time, so it could be a disaster. And there it is. I didn't put it quite enough wax, but it's not bad. I like that. It makes it look so regal, and it's already dry and hard. And it didn't even dirty this thingy. I love it. I like it. Okay, so that's done. So there's another one. Very simple. We'll just put the wax over there, get that out of the way. Oh, up over there, and then I'll put this up here so I don't have any, knock it over, do any spillages. Now I'm a little bit lost. What am I going to do? I've got this here. I'm thinking this would be a nice tuck spot. I've got all these labels. Oh, no, I quite like that. Isn't it funny how each time you do something you go in a different direction to what you did a couple of days ago? I think it's because these colours, the beiges and the reds, lend themselves to this sort of thing, I think. I don't know if I'm sort of babbling on, gas bagging, making things up as I go. Just want to see, I probably needed to prepare a few things. I think I quite like that one. Let's see these other ones here. That one could be quite good. I do like that one. I might have a look at that. I'm probably not on screen. That one's quite nice. I don't know if that one was maybe from the Graphics Fairy. I'm not sure. And what I do love are these little bordery things. I don't remember. There were lots of those where I found them, and I don't remember where I found them. It's just silly, isn't it? They're mine. I'm really going in a different direction today to what I did the other day. Some of those would be nice. Let's have a look here. No, I don't think I've got anything that's very appropriate. I don't want to put a shoe on. No, I don't think I want to use those. Let me have, so I kind of like that. I do like this, maybe something like that with this is nice, or this one. I will cut out the oval. Why don't I cut out the oval now so I can see better? If I cut out the oval beforehand, then I can get a better gauge of the look. Oops. Not very good at cutting. Okay, need to trim off a bit more over here, went a bit wobbly. Trim this off. Okay. Right. Okay, making a bit of a mess there. I think I like the first one. Oh, what about this one? I didn't cut this one out. Maybe if I go this way I can see better where my edge is. Just take it slowly. So finally, now that I made those journals, and I still have some orders, but I satisfied a few orders, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Still have a bit to do before I can sort of totally feel free and start doing some new things. I have this handmade, totally hand sewn needle book. It's kind of slow stitched, and I have a lot of kits for it, and I was thinking I'm going to make a video showing how I make it, but it will be, you'll only get access to the video. I'm going to put the kits in my Etsy shop, and they'll basically be free. A kit will be free with the video, and you'll get the link to the video and the printed, I think I like the first one, the printed, what do you call it, the printed pattern, and then you'll get the video as well. I don't think I like that. Not getting very far today. Put that there. This video may not see the light of day because I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm just mucking around, just hanging about. I've lost my oomph. What would you keep that? Oh, because look at that. That's why I would keep it. Oh, I like that. I'm going to put that there. That's why I kept it. I was going to say it's a silly piece, but I do like it there. Oh, I know the other thing I wanted to show you. Got too much going on in my head, I think. I wanted to show you. So I was watching the fabulous Gail Agostinelli, and as we all are, watching her, and I got up to her video where she did the napkin collaging. I think I mentioned that before, and I really loved it, and it really inspired me. And so I've bought some napkins, and I'll show you in a second. They're really lovely, and I'm just wondering if I might like that. Too much overkill. I think I'll just stick that down and consider it done. Yeah, so I bought some napkins, and I'm dying to use them. And what I think I might do is do a little bit of napkin stuff as well. Actually, we could pull them out and see. Oh, now it's stuck and it's crooked. Oh gosh, get it off. Off. Thank you. I better stand up. Up I come. You'd be thinking I'm a bit of a goose today. Okay. So excited to see my sister's video. Can't tell you when I turned on the thing this morning, the TV. I think it needs something else, but I'm procrastinating too much, and I'm wasting everybody's time. Let me just. I'm thinking maybe a little bit of script could be nice. We're never opposed to a bit of that, and it is nice, but where am I going to put it? There. Maybe I can tear that down just a teeny tiny bit more. And I do think I'm going to put it there, even though I should have put it under the label, but it's too late now. I'm going to put it over the label because I like it. Lucky I stood up, because sitting down I couldn't see over there, and I didn't see the script. Oh, no, my sticky paper's too sticky. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to pull out the napkins. I like that one. Great. Totally different look to the other day. Isn't that just bizarre? I just find that weird. So those napkins you already saw. So we'll move the already. Well, that one might be good on these ready sort of things. That's rice paper. That Cess and I bought at my little shop around the corner. I think it's Stamperia, this one. It's like tiles. And then this is another rice paper that we had bought from Stamperia. See? I asked Stefano, how do you say it? And he said, because I wondered whether it was Stamperia or Stamperia. It's Stamperia. That's how you say it. So it's a bit too much of an effort to have to say it properly. So I got these little teeny tiny napkins that's super cute, and I want to do some Easter stuff, but look at that. How cute are they? With all these little flowers and things on. Super nice. Really like those. They look more like a tissue. I couldn't blow my nose on that. That's too gorgeous. So I'll keep that aside. I might use that one. I got this rice paper. This is not Stamperia. This is Iced Craft. Don't know what that is. But this is a rice paper that I bought. Isn't that pretty? So I can't wait to use that. Just put that over there. And then I got this one here with the birds. It's a cocktail napkin. And I'll just, I got a few of each. This pretty blue one, because I love flowers. And then this pretty sort of, what are they called, like Dutch sort of one. And then this pretty one with roses. That could be useful on what I'm doing, the colours I'm doing now. They only had one of these left. I love that. But in the big one, but they had cocktail ones. So I got a few cocktail ones here. So they're smaller. That could be nice to use now. Oh, I couldn't help myself, even though Christmas has passed. I've still got to do a couple of Christmassy things for Virginia, I think. So I got a few of those. And then I got this pretty one here. So that border, that yellowy border will be quite broad when you open it out. That's really pretty. And then, oh, this pretty one here. I just love blue and white. That's what got me with those. But I wouldn't use the whole thing. I'd use bits of it. I thought that was super pretty. I'll just throw them down there because they're going to annoy me. They're in my way. And then this one here with the big flowers and the butterflies. So you can use bits and pieces of that one. I'm just putting down the ones that I think, I don't know, but I think they might work. There's another Easter sort of one to do some Easter things. And then I got, oh, I like this one. This one's really pretty. This one, I'm not opening them out because I believe they are all the same all the way through, so that you get like 4. So that's super pretty to do things with. I mean, I could imagine collaging a bit of that onto there. That's so pretty. Yes, possibilities. I'll leave that one out. I've got 2 of those. And then I got this one here as well. Oh, I'm having a hot flush again. Oh, and there was only a couple of these left. This gorgeous Christmas one. How beautiful is that? I couldn't leave that there. And then I got a few of these, and I really like this. So it has, oh, actually that one's different. So let's open this one out. So I see there's 1, 2 like that, and then 2 with the bird, and then the palace goes. This palace goes half onto each. So I absolutely love that. I mean, you can use just bits and pieces of that. Really gorgeous. Very me. I've got a few of those. And then, oh, I love this. This one here is gorgeous. I'll leave that. See, that would go well with that one as well. I think I've got inspiration overload. That's what my problem is. It's causing me to have a blockage. Okay. Then this one. Super pretty. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling so hot. I'm sorry, guys. It's the age. Turning 49 soon. There you go, I said it. There we go. So there's that one. Very nice. I love this inside, this beautiful teal. Now, oh, I know. Shirley, I'll do something there with this one for you because you like teal in your replacement journal. I got this Christmas one because it was just too cute for words. And I just thought, what if they don't have it at Christmas time? Got to think ahead. And then I loved this black one. I think that's gorgeous. Very pretty. Very sort of vintagey, muted sort of pretty colours. Love all those colours. I think those would be lovely for you, Shirley, too. Keep that one out. And then this is the same, same pattern, just different colour background. Just love that. And then I got this blue and white one because we love blue and white. There. I mean, I'm assuming I'm on screen. And then these birdies. Now, we might keep this one out because these can be really cool to use. And by the time I finish doing this, the video will be long enough and I'll have to switch it off and I've done nothing. Here's this gorgeous blue and white. Love that. And then I got this one. I liked this one. It's not that very me, but I liked it because look at the butterfly. And I also love damask and that sort of thing. So this had a, let's see what this pattern looks like when you open it out. See, there's lots of possibilities with this one. You can use this beigey bit here, the butterfly, all of that's pretty. Abby, you would like that with the purple. And then you probably have these, Abby. I watched your, no, did I watch your video yet where you, because you did the video that Gail watched to do the cling wrap underneath. I have to try that out. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. There's lots of purple in there. That's a very pretty one. And that's it. So why don't we have a look at what couple of these that we think might go with the colours that I'm doing now and get a move on. So I'm thinking that I quite like this. Yes, why not? I'll only do a little bit. I need, oh, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? I need to find my wet ones. Oh, where are they? Here they are. They haven't gone too far. I did buy a new pack. I wonder where I put the new pack. I bought a new pack. the other day. Who knows where I put them? Anyway, I don't need them yet, but it'd be good to know where they are. So I'm just going to, what bit will I use? I'm just going to, oh, I could go up here. It might be easier. I think I'm going to go around, just capture, although I like that. I don't know. I'm going to capture, I don't know. I don't want that bit. I want it to be more torn. So I'm going to capture a bit. I think instead of just flapping about like that, I'm just going to go around it with my wet one. I mean, you guys will be saying, when are you going to get a paintbrush and do it properly? I will eventually be organised. I'm just very slow at getting things done. So that just take all the wet bits off. Okay, I wet it around the edge because I don't want that straight edge. Throw it in the rubbish. And I'm going to put that there, I think. Very simple. Maybe it would be nice on one of these. Now that can go that way. Well, and then I've also got this one. I think I like it the most on that one, to be honest. So why don't we glue it on there? Just going to put, actually I've got to get rid of this piece because this piece is really sticky, as you saw before. Throw it over there, and I'm just going to put a whole lot of glue here. And then I can glue any bits that that are sticking up. Nearly fell off my seat. There we go. Am I on screen? Yes. Oh gosh, now I'm moving all the way over there. I've got heaps of space here. It's just because I'm crowded with all my stuff. I need to move it. That's what I need to do. Why don't I put it, I'll just move those. I'll put it all the way over there. Oh, that's better. I was feeling cramped, crowded. And move the flamethrower over there. Okay. So that's nice, but then you know what, I feel like it needs like something like that. No, I don't like that. It's wrong colours. It just needs something. That's my problem today. I can't find the something that I need. That's too big. I would like that. What about if I trim that little bit off the top? Or I could put something scripty there. Something handwritten would be nice. No. Okay. The handwriting is where? Over here. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit of handwriting. I need to scan some more letters. I've got lots of lovely letters. See, that's it. That is it. Just pull that wonky bit off. Put some glue on and make a decision. Okay. Right. It's getting dark. Okay, so that's that one. Now let's have a look at some of these. Where did I put them? Oh, here. Some of these others. So really this one doesn't have too much red on, so I can really go with any colour. I could do a bird. A bird could be good. I don't think that one's any good. Not that one. That little butterfly could be cute. Put that one aside. This one could be lovely. I won't. That one's too big, the design. I'm not going to waste that on there. Not that one. That's too big. Too big. That's too big. Some of this could be nice on there. Or even what I was thinking is one of these flowers could be nice as well. Or otherwise, just like something like the rose could be good. I think the rose. So I'm just going to wet it with my wet one. Now this is a little bit harder to tear than a napkin because you've got sort of these strands in the rice paper that make it hard to tear. I don't know if you can see them on camera. There's some strands in there. But if you wet it a little bit, it does make it easier. Until you hit a strand, and then you have to tug a bit harder. Okay. Okay, that's good. But I need to get more off because it's too big. I like it like that. but I need to get that bit off. Let's give it a good wet. Okay, tear that off and let's have a look. I quite like that. I think I'll put that one on there. So I think I'll put the glue on this. It's stronger than the tissue paper, not the tissue paper, what do you call it, the napkins. This won't fall apart like those. Okay, this is the best glue. Okay, and these are nice, they're stronger, but they're all still see-through, still transparent. It's stuck to my finger. That's very pretty, I like that. Okay, and I might leave those furry bits coming off the side. Quite like that. So that's done. Okay, now this one. What would we put on this one? So, I was thinking one of these, but I've kind of changed my mind. I'm not going to put that on there. I think not. I'm not going to put that on there because I've got that. What I might do is I could use something like that, or I might get a birdie. What about a birdie? So in the case of this one, I think I might put, not that bird, maybe that bird or that bird in the middle. So I think I might cut it out a little bit. And then wet it. I'll pull my layers off first and then I'll wet it, and I'm just going to cut this bird out as well. I could very well decide not to use it. Don't tell me I don't have my sticky tape in here. I don't. Oh, what am I going to do? I've become used to getting my layers off with the sticky tape. Okay. Oh, I did it. There's one. And I might not even like it. Oh, I only got one off that one. Let me see here. Would it help if I had my sticky tape, wouldn't it? I can't even call Lulu because she's got her headphones on and my husband's gone out for a walk. Here we go, got it. There we go, got it. I don't like the one with the blue. I don't mind that one, it's kind of cute. But do you know what? We need a little bit of writing under there because it's nice to see the writing through the napkin. So let me just see here. Yes, got a bit of writing. Just tear a little bit. Okay. Put that there. Yes, I like that. Right. I think the sticky tape square has been a turning point. Wouldn't you all agree? It's been a turning point in my videoing. I'm on screen. Okay, so let's wet around our bird so we can get the torn effect, which we like more. Just wet it everywhere. And here. Okay. And I'm going to do one more thing before I sign off. I've done all those bits and I'll continue working on. I've got to actually go and look at all of these orders and start sorting that out so I can do all the documentation for the shipping. So I think I better do that, and I've still got a few things to do for custom orders, so I better start getting a move on with all of that stuff. Okay, this is for part of those, but I might do another video tomorrow where I've got a clearer sort of thought in my head about how I want to proceed with this new fandangled idea. Thank you, Linda, for telling me to scan my collages. The only thing is about it, I've scanned them. I'm just very careful that they're my things. They're not, you know, bits and pieces of scrapbooking paper that I've used from other people. So that way I don't get into trouble. There we go. So I like that. Okay, so that's that. The only one other thing I wanted to do was I had prepared this quite a while ago. It's just an old book page. Let me just throw out these silly little bits. So I had prepared, I just folded into like an envelope sort of thing. And so you just divide it into 3 and create this. What I thought I might do is I would like to collage it with a napkin. How about that? I think that would be lovely. So I think I'll use this one here, which I absolutely love. And I just wanted to see what it would look like, what would happen. Oh, heavens to Betsy's, I need my sticky tape. What am I going to do here? How do I get it without my sticky tape? Oh, there, I got that. Got one layer. I need to get the other layer. Just use, oh, here we go. Not as hard as I thought. There we go. Got it. If I can, I'll get it all off. Yes. Now, this is going to fold up like that, so I assume I want that to be like that. And then it will go round the other way, like so. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. I haven't seen this before. Like, I've seen people, here goes the glue. I know I should be using, I know you don't agree with me that I should be using PVA glue or Mod Podge. I'm going to see how it goes. I am going to stitch around it. I don't know. I'll see how it goes and then I'll decide whether I feel like I need it or not. So I'm just going to, this is a bit, this might be a stand-up job. I'm sorry, I'm casting a shadow as well. I don't want to cut it down because, oh, I know. Ding dong. Put this down. That's how you do it. And then lay this on top instead of fluffing about. That's it. Got it. Okay. Yes, that's it. And then trim. I'm just going to roughly trim, and then I'll trim better afterwards. Or I might not trim, I might just fold it over. I will trim around there. So let's just smooth it out a little bit. And did it all. I'm going to stitch around anyway, so that doesn't really matter, does it? It just does need to be stuck down, especially in the center, because it could rip. And we shall see. This is an experiment. We shall see how it wears. That is just so pretty. I love it. Very nice. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to trim it down, but I am, because I will be stitching, and I will do that off camera, and I will show you tomorrow. But this was just another little light, and maybe we can develop this idea further. So put that there. I had never bought, it's all Gail's fault, I'd never bought napkins before. I did buy a couple. I think I'd seen Gail do some tags quite a long time ago, but I never did anything with them. I just kept them there. I think I might have another one somewhere. And then the other day when I saw, then I started using them a little bit at Christmas, as you saw. So that's all going to, actually I'll do that now. I'll glue those down. I I used them a bit at Christmas and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I will get a few more napkins. And then when Gail did that the other day with the cling wrap, well, that was just the end of me. I had to go and find some. So it's all your fault, Gail. The napkin queen, as one lovely lady wrote to me in a comment. Gail is the napkin queen, and I totally agree. So that's that, and that will all get stitched around. And then here, and I think I will embellish it a little bit further. And I'm just going to make sure, actually I am going to sew, as I keep saying, very repetitive. No, that's stuck down, that's good. So that's that side. And the other thing is, it could not be an envelope. What I could do is stick down some old paper. I do have a little bit of tea-dyed paper. I could collage a little bit of paper. I might do that, because this is so small. I might collage some paper in there, and it can be a little journaling spot. I won't collage it like that. It'll be more messy. But I actually really like this paper in there because it goes with this. So where do I have that pad here? Oh, what about this old paper? Oh, I like the old paper even more. I might just collage that in there. Not collage it, glue it. I'm just going to glue that in there like that. I like that. So let's get the glue everywhere. And then I will also stitch around it, just to be sure, because these are layers of book pages, and as you know, I don't glue them properly. I just glue them a little bit, and then and it's the perfect size. It's like it was meant to be. So that's inside, and you can write in there, and if you want to cover that up you can, but I really like that. So that's that, and I'll stitch around it, and I'm just going to trim that off. And I think on the outside somewhere I might put a little label. I like that. That is so pretty. It could have a little label like this one. Like that, or it's too big up there. Could go there. I don't want to cover the rows. Those are too big. I need to go and resize these. And do a file with them smaller. That's what I need to do, and then they'll be more useful to me for these little things. They're good for bigger things, but no good for little things. So yeah, I'll have to have a think about that. I don't want to waste any more time. This is a very long fluffy video. I need to go and finish uploading the other one. It should be loaded by now, so I just have to click publish, and then I can start uploading this one. So there'll be 2 videos today. How about that? And now I'm going to go and, oh, he's cute. He's a good size. But is that too much? He's so cute. I'll have to think about that. I'll leave that there for me to think about. I really like this idea. And you can see, I'm sure I didn't invent it. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure I haven't invented it at all. It's totally inspired by Gail and totally covering a surface. And, oh, I just had another thought. We might do that tomorrow. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. We'll do that tomorrow. Yes. I'm going to write that down quickly. All right. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go now because I'm waffling on. I haven't done much. Just did a few little taggy things, showed you a few things, did a wax seal. That's it. I'm not doing any more today. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for my waffly video. And I hope everybody's having a great day and feels inspired, and I will show you how this turns out tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.